builds that I've created. So first let me show you what this does. The Pandero is a new weapon that just came out for, I think, Activia. This frame. So today I'm going to be showing you how insane some of these builds you can create and the different types of setups that I use sometimes. So yeah, let's start this. Let's go with the Corpus Tech 20. This is just an experimental build. I just want to see what this does for now. This is the my critical build, my status build, Fan the Hammer. And this build is basically designed to have maximum output of damage in the Fan the Hammer. Maybe I should have chosen another frame. Yeah. Wow. Okay, forget you saw that, but this is the build that I was trying to work out a while. I think it's meant for like low level survivals and stuff, but not like high level. Yeah, let's choose a different frame that won't die instantly. Let's choose so I'm going to show you my build for that one, as you just saw. Form a build. And this is the second build regarding magazine capacity and pure damage, any crits or status. But here we go, we have Ice Storm, magazine size and cold, so you want to have more of a elemental effect to your Fan the Hammer. You're going to have Slit Magazine, 30% magazine capacity, max that out. These are optional, I'm just experimenting right now, but you're going to want to have either a quick damage dealing elemental type like Blast or Corrosive for damage over time. Like I said before, you're going to want to have a fire rate and multi-shot mod, either Lethal Turret or Barrel Diffusion. I have both of them. Having this, it's going to grant you opportunities when you're in those dire situations in the middle of any level, basically, to get out of. So I'm just going to show this again on Rhino so we don't die. So let's just try this out on high level. I doubt it's going to be doing any damage at all. This is purely for me. So I'm going to go 95, wish I can go 100, but not that mastery rank right now. So I'm hoping that this build can at least stand up to my other build, which I'll show you in a second. And that build has a Riven mod that I just recently obtained. But yeah, let me just simulate this. Yeah, it's a good knocking down weapon. Yeah, it's only a good knocking down weapon, but it's really good at knocking down, actually. Maybe I should put this with impact, because this is really good at knocking down. The amount of bullets you can output in a given time is insane. So I'm going to actually show you my other build now. And this build revolves around a multi-use kind of arsenal with the Pandero. What am I doing? So for this build, we're going to have a crit based build. As you can see, my crit chance is 110%, only because of this mod right here, the Pandero Geli Mutacron, which gives 80.7% cold and then 119.1 crit, and along with 35.7 damage to Corpus. Also like minusing 85% of multi-shot. This is not ranked up entirely, But since the multi-shot debuff, I haven't really been using a lot of other mods to replace it. I really should re-roll this mod, but I'll just take it right now. So for this mod, you're going to want to run basically, this build, you want to run anything that's going to deal crit damage. So we have obviously the Riven mod right there. If you don't have it, you could either just run this regular crit mod. It's either up to you. But you're going to want to have Prime Pistol Gamut and Target Cracker, obviously. You're going to want to have Creeping Bullseye, Hydraulic Crosshair on headshot, plus certain amount of chance while aiming for 9 seconds, which is awesome. Multi-shot, which is pretty cool. So this is what I've been running. If you want to run something different, just tell me in the comment section. And yeah, let's try this out. I'm not sure it's going to fare up to the other build, probably do better, since it's more of a crit based setup. And the fire rate is much slower. Not expect that. This is not a good representation of this gun at all. Maybe from longer range, I guess it's good. But I actually want to compare this to the Lex. Because, yeah, I'm not building it correctly, but I'm not sure if I like my build for Pandero yet. It's still experimental, so oh, there we got a red crit. I'm gonna try this Pandero thing again. Maybe it's decent on lower level enemies. It is only a secondary. It's not like a primary, but now let's drop it down to like what? 65. That seems fair. What the hell is wrong with this shit? It was working earlier. Oh my god. Well, let me see if I can fix some of this, so I feel like it's not hitting for enough. That's the problem. Doesn't seem like the crit's the problem. When it hits, it's pretty good. So what I'm thinking, instead of running any sort of ice storm or barrel diffusion even, but oh, I have to be running it. I forgot. Maybe what was it? And that barrel diffusion. Frickin'. There we go, I think. Lethal turret, barrel diffusion, hydraulic crosshair. Yeah, and then it increases the status chance. And then, here, let's try this then. Because we have an initial cold damage of 119, which is better than before. And not Vandal. And the fire rate is so much better. But I kind of like the... Yeah. Now let's just spawn in some... Holy shit. Okay, well, something's up, like with this cold damage. Huh. Because apparently we're doing like so much damage rather than a freaking headshot. But that's supposed to be my other build. I'm not sure, I gotta test this out more. Yeah. Let me try using sort of Rhino. What's a more tankier frame than Rhino? Chroma or Neza? I'm gonna go Neza. I think I got more power strength than Neza than I do Rhino, because then that's my ranged Rhino build. I might, because this build is not what I was hoping it was. It's not hitting those crits. Like, why am I going up? Not hitting those crits that I want it to. Multi-shot. Maybe instead of lethal turret, back to bullseye. Have our crit. And then instead of hydraulic crosshair, which I enjoy, we should probably bump up our thinking about this. Critical damage. Here's something. But I don't have it maxed out. Let's just see. That's instead of like 10, 5 even. Okay, what the hell? Maybe hydraulic crosshairs was the way to go. Instead of hollow point, we'll just put on. What am I doing? Hydraulic crosshairs. Critical chance. I mean, we have a high critical chance, yes, but multi-shot. The cold damage, maybe I can run heated char. That's 8. does this do? Magnetic. Let's try it. Let's lower down the level to 50. Oh, hold. Okay, I gotta fix up. Because I'm getting those red crits now. Yeah, I'm getting those red crits, honestly. But okay, what other tankier frame is there? Or maybe, actually. Ah. Hear me out for a second. There we go. There we go, guys. Okay, let's see what else. I like that only, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's more of a fan the hammer build, honestly. If that's the case, maybe. Where am I going? Activia. Where is this? I'm looking for that, where is it? Slip magazine. Here we go. If that's the case, it's just oh my god, why did I choose Activia? Damn, she does like a lot of damage though. I just realized that Activia... Hold on a second. So, her ability does in fact stack up to high-end game. Let's just for shits and giggles. Because a lot of people are saying that she is underpowered right now in her current state, but I want to prove them wrong because, like, she's a pretty decent frame to get used to. Okay, is this, level are they? Oh, okay, yeah, they're high level. At that point, I would just be using my primary. Might need to re-roll it again, I'm not sure. But instead of doing 5, let's do 20. Simulate. There we go. Holy damn. Oh my god. That's like 10 times more damage. It's basically like a roaming Nynx Prime with the simulate perk, but like 10 times better. Holy crap, I did not notice that. So basically the more damage that this builder here, the mallet takes, so as an enemy keep on shooting at it, it takes more damage apparently. So, and it deals more damage too. So in reality, Octavia is more of a damage over time frame and a support and a stealth. She's confusing. Like, here, I'll show you. Let's go for another song. Let's go for my support song. Actually, let's go for my... not attachments. Zendaya. Let's go with this Zendaya. Looks 10 times awesome. OCD is gonna bother me if I don't do that. Or this. This is turning into a Pandero video, but now it's just turning into a, I guess, Octavia video. I'm not sure what it is, but damn, I just realized that Octavias are really, really good when used properly. So I'm gonna simulate. Okay, well, let me try something out. So I'm gonna get a little hectic here, and I'm gonna spawn in. Oh, let's see what we spawn in. Let's spawn in these. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing too well, but this is my showcase of how useful Octavia really is. For one, she can... let's see here. She's invisible. She's a really good stealth frame. She is really good DPS with her mallet, and she's really good at taking AoE away from other people while doing damage, and she can increase that range with her final ability. So what if I run my power strength mod and my range build? This is my stealth build right now, my support, and let's see how much damage that does to the enemies. So let's just see how this is going to affect. I think they're already out there, are they? Yeah. Wait, no. No, you're not. Nice job. Okay. Okay, just turn invisible. Okay, that is extremely terrifying. That does not need to be that terrifying. Holy crap. I thought it was the other song. Not this song, but the support. There we go. There we go. Of course, we need to freaking summon this guy. Because I just want to see how this works. Look at that. Look at the range and the power strength. Okay, we're just gonna... Holy crap. Look at this, guys. Holy. It just keeps on going up. But like, that damage potential though. Holy crap. But I don't know, did they just... now they're immune to whatever, blast, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna actually try that out on anything because I know I'm definitely not gonna be facing all these Oculuses in regular Warframe. But that was freaking amazing, guys. Like, that raw damage output. Oh wait, I don't have any Xmas. Okay, so I'm just going to clear this, and we're going to put down some Lancers. We're going to do all of them. Simulate. So let's see how this goes. Let's get invisible. The higher level they are. That's awesome. So this one's in the ground. But like, look at that raw damage output. And now my thing fell off. Oh, there you are. Look at that range. Oh my god, look at that range. And I can like go behind cover, invisible. Get out of here. But that's pretty much all that I want to go over. I know I completely butchered the build that I was trying to post in the first place, this Pandero, but I gotta work more on that before I even start bringing this to like, I don't know, raids, lures in this game. But if you guys like this video and you think that Octavia does not deserve the hate that she has. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. And yeah, I think that should be it for the video. Have a great day, guys. Peace.